What's up, guys? Today I wanted to show off one of my favorite offensive sweepers, Hitmonlee. So I made a UU team around Hitmonlee. First Pokemon to show off is Umbreon with Curse, Baton Pass, Moonlight, and Foul Play. The main strategy is to set up a lot of curses to Baton Pass right into Hitmonlee. The Chople Berry is to help Umbreon live a fighting type hit. So the white herb helps get rid of the speed drops from curses. So if I can baton pass +2 or +3 attack and defense, unburden's going to help a lot. And then I just have a choice Scarf Hydreigon. It's pretty standard with U-turn Dragon Pulse Flash Cannon and Draco Meteor. And fourth I have Donphan, which has Stealth Rocks, which is my usual lead. I have Vaporeon here with Wish and Toxic just to whittle some stuff down. And finally, I have a Reuniclus with just Psychic in order to hit things, so he's pretty much walled by dark types. So there's my team. So I have two battles for you. The first one is a pretty good sweep here. So my opponent, 2 Adamant, starts off with an Empoleon and we trade rocks, which is perfectly fine. And then they switch into Suicune, predicting an Earthquake, which would have one-shotted the Empoleon. And so Suicune gets to eat that up and goes for Calm Minds as I switch out. And he gets a burn. This part is sped up here just because all I'm doing is going for curses and going for Moonlight whenever I get pretty low on health. Suicune goes for Sleep Talk and, doing those sleep talking shenanigans. And so he wakes up, goes for Calm Mind. I get another curse off, and I get to Baton Pass into Hitmonlee. This Hitmonlee is at +4 attack, +4 defense, and then +2 speed. So he's looking pretty good here to sweep. All focus sashes would be broken from Stealth Rock. And that was a choice Scarf Nidoking. I asked the person later. Hitmonlee is able to outspeed most choice Scarf Pokemon. So Hitmonlee is just destroying everything right here. Close Combat is able to knock out such a bulky Donphan, and Earthquake one-shots the Empoleon. So that's the first battle. Note that the Hitmonlee was able to outspeed really fast stuff like Sceptile, Choice Scarf Nidoking. Yeah, so in case you didn't notice, Hitmonlee had Knockoff, Earthquake, Poison Jab, and Close Combat. So here's the second team that I have, the second battle I have for you. So he leads off with Beedrill just like predicted and goes for Protect. So I get free Stealth Rocks right off the bat, which is always nice in a battle. Mega Beedrill goes for U-turn and takes some Rocky Helmet damage, while I get to use Knockoff on whatever comes in. Luckily, I get a crit there. This Donphan does not have Ice Shard. It would have been really nice if it did. So the Braviary goes down pretty easily. And so Infernape comes in, and I just let Donphan go down because Rocky Helmet is going to hurt the Infernape anyway. So I'm in a pretty good position right here. And I send in Umbreon baiting the Close Combat, and I was like, whoa, hold the phone, what just happened? That did way too much damage. He must be Choice Banded Close Combat. I mean, with the Chople Berry cutting the attack power in half of a fighting type move, that was ridiculously too much damage. So I send in my physically defensive Reuniclus to eat that up. And he sends in Zapdos as I go for a Calm Mind on the switch. And I knew that Zapdos would come in because he probably wants to defog. There it is. And so I get a critical hit to Psychic, which was the second lucky critical hit. And so Beedrill comes in. I knew that Reuniclus would be destroyed by that, so I decided to just sack off the Umbreon. Because this combination that I told you about, baton passing curses to Hitmonlee, was just not going to work out this time. It's a little bit unusual. I see a lot of people with the normal gen boosted fake out to unburden Hitmonlee, but I like this method a lot better. So Reuniclus is able to wall this Infernape again. Reuniclus is like the best answer to this fighting type Infernape. So Dark Pulse does a lot, and I get to 2-hit KO the Heliolisk with Psychic. And now back in comes Beedrill. I don't have any more really good switch-ins, so Reuniclus comes down and Infernape comes back in. With Reuniclus gone, my best wall beyond that is Vaporeon. Vaporeon is able to easily take out Infernape with a Scald. And so things aren't looking very good right now. He still has 2 powerhouses left, while my Pokemon are getting whittled down. So I know that my Hydreigon outspeeds Mega Beedrill because of the Choice Scarf. And I actually expected that Dark Pulse to kill, if not flinch. Neither of those happened. And so this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Hitmonlee, all I need you to do is survive 1 hit. My faith is in you. He lives the Thunderbolt. I get a close combat off, which will still activate the white herb. So now he's at double speed, and that's going to be enough to outspeed the Mega Beedrill. Doesn't matter if that Beedrill is Jolly or Adamant. Hitmonlee is still faster. And that is the game. So even if the Baton Pass Umbreon combination fails, then there's still a way to use the white herb with close combat. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you baton pass a lot of defense to Hitmonlee, then close combats won't be an issue because you already have a lot of defense. So that was a fun battle, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.